Do you know that there are some group of men, full-grown men, that if they want to wash their clothes, they will bring out all their dirty clothes, they will go to their parents and ask them to give them money for them to use to go and buy soap that they are going to use to wash their clothes. What a shameful act. Full-grown men. Not that this person is handicapped. This person is physically fit and strong. But the problem is that the person is doing big boy. The person is doing what? Fine boy. The person doesn't want to work. What does the person do? Every day, early in the morning, the person will eat the food provided by the parents. After eating, the person will put on his Christmas clothes and come out. He will be pushing from one shop to the other in the street, chatting, having conversation, gossiping, doing all manner of things. Of course, you know, someone like this, the conversation must never be positive. A person like this will be hanging around. When it's in the afternoon, if opportunity comes that there will be food for him outside, he will eat outside. That means that he will not go back to his home. But if there is no free food outside, he will go back to his home and eat food that is provided by his what? Parents. And such person will be calling himself a big boy. You are not disabled, you are not handicapped, physically fit. But maybe the person has looked at the mirror, the image he saw on the mirror. Maybe he saw pointed nose, he saw open teeth, he saw muscular body, he saw tall guy, he saw handsome guy, and he now decided that he will not do certain set of jobs in order to make money. He can only work if he will be choosing to be the governor of his state. He can only work if he's elected to be the president of the country. You know, that top level work, that's the only thing that person will do. And this person is penniless. The person will just be hanging around, causing nuisance. And you know the funny part of it? If you lend a helping hand to this person, trying to give this person an escape route, the person will tell you that, no, I'm a big boy. I'm too big to do that kind of job. And this kind of job you are lending to this person or you are offering to this person is what can make his life better. Or he prefers to be hanging around, raising shoulder, being penniless, being pocketless, than doing something that will give him a bright future. I have an example to give to you. I remember one of my own guys, he happened to be among these guys I'm talking about now. All right, so anytime I came back, I'll see him, he'll be hanging around. But because that we grew together, I was like, let me try to do something to assist this guy. I came back from my base, I met this guy. The guy came as usual and said I should find something for him. I just gave him token. I guess 1,000 or 2,000 naira, and he was very happy. But I knew that's not what he needed. So when I wanted to go back to my base, I called this guy. I called him by his name, which I will not mention here. And I told the guy that the way he was wasting in the street, that I did not like it. That what I will do for him is that I will give him an opportunity to have a better life. So the guy was just looking at me. All right, I told this guy that I was living alone in my base. That if he will follow me, when we get to my base, he will be living with me, meaning that he will not be paying house rent. He will not be paying security levy. He will not be paying sanitation levy, and in fact, all manners of levies will be on my head. I'll be the one catering for everything. So even in the morning, he will eat in my house before going out. And when he comes back at night, he will also eat in my house. That the only time he will not eat in my house is probably in the afternoon when he will be outside hustling. I told this guy that based on who I be, that I can shorty him so that they will give him a brand new keke so that he will be riding and be making profit. He will be paying back, the keke should be given to him at higher purchase, that I will shorty him. Meaning that if anything goes wrong, that they will hold me responsible. That I will just do that to see that his life will change for good. I told him how lucrative riding of keke was in my base. I explained everything. I even told him the range of amount of money that he will be making daily, the range amount of money that he will be paying back based on higher purchase, and amount that will be left for him after paying back. I explained everything to him. I even gave him some examples of people that I knew that were into it, people that passed through that higher purchase, but then they have bought like 3 or 4 keke on their own. So I explained everything, hoping that this guy will be happy. So after my explanation, the guy just looked at me and smiled. He told me, well, with what you just told me now, I noticed that you have good heart for me, but I don't think that I will be riding keke. I'm a big boy. I'm too big for that. Can you imagine that kind of a thing? He started recommending people that I will go and tell such thing, that for him, that he was too big for that. I told him that I saw those people before coming to him, that if he will not take the offer, that he should just forget about it. He told me that no problem, that he will not like to be riding keke, that he's a big boy, that if I have a bigger offer in future, that I will contact him. I just looked at him, I left, and he left. So do you know that till now, this thing happened a long time ago, but till now, the guy is still living the same life. Still living the same life. Anytime I come back, he will come to me and be begging me for all this pity something. Sometimes he will come, he will collect like indomie and egg and ask me to pay, that he's hungry, for him to go and eat. I'll just look at him and say, no problem, go and eat. He will be hailing me, praising me, praying for me. Indomie and egg, that's noodles and egg. Sometimes he will collect a loaf of bread and cook. You ask me, please pay, let me eat this one, I'm hungry. Anytime I come back, all these minor things, that's what this guy will be requesting from me. So till date, this guy is still wasting. Had it be that this guy accepted the offer, I'm telling you that by now, the guy must be owner of up to 3 or 4 keke. But the guy was hanging shoulder. This guy, up till now, if he wants to wash his clothes, he will go and tell his mom to give him money for him to go and buy soap to wash the clothes. If there is no sachet water in the house again, his mom will provide money for him to go outside and buy a bag of sachet water. You know, that kind of a thing. Even to cut his hair, to have his hair cut, even to have his hair cut, his mom will give him money to have his hair cut, up to date. And this guy is a full-grown man. A full-grown man. Up to date, he's still a bachelor, chronic bachelor, wasting in the street. So, what kind of pride is this? What kind of pride is this? Is it the kind of life that this guy will live forever? Is it the kind of life that people like him prefer to be living? When is it going to end? When, instead of you to be roaming around the streets, committing all manners of immoralities and atrocities, which you know one day it will not end very well. Why not reduce your pride or even remove it entirely and pick one of these jobs that can make your life better? The path that you are treading will not yield anything positive. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. Bye.